Hi, JD here, and I have one of my, look, I decided that if I was going to get some testimonials, people say some nice things about me, I would just get my favourite client of all time. He wasn't available, so I rang up 4 or 5 others, actually, they weren't available, so I eventually rang Greg. Greg Mackay is the owner of a tourist attraction in Lightning Ridge. And Greg, all jokes aside, has been kind enough to pop into my office, which is at the 55th floor of a New York high-rise. That's where we are at the moment. I normally would have a window that I'd show you Central Park and all that sort of stuff, but I just don't like to show off.
No, and it was a long way up those stairs.
Greg Mackay, by the way, and Greg, can you tell me what your relationship has been with the Institute of Wow and how you've hopefully enjoyed the time that you've had with us?
We had a couple of businesses at the time, which we've always got a couple of businesses on the go at the same time, and JD actually gave us some advice on both of them. The one that probably stands out the most, that had the most success, was our tourist attraction. We actually, in Lightning Ridge, we have a tourist attraction, we're opal miners, and to capitalise on the fact we're opal miners, we actually have a tourist attraction where people go underground and do what they do. And
so they put the hard hat on, the torches and the whole thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do any of them come out the other end?
Not many.
Not many.
But that's besides that's totally besides
they
the
paid
point.
their money.
Yeah, that's totally besides the point. We changed the name to the Opal Mine Adventure. And as soon as we put the word adventure there and then changed it to Lost Treasure Opal Mine as our catchphrase, we started to attract a larger audience of younger people. And the younger people...
94-year-olds, not 95.
No, they were a lot younger. And the younger people were really great because when you actually interview them or talk to them or try to get some feedback from them, they were excited about life, not waiting to die and just this was the last thing they were going to do. So the younger people actually helped our business because it not just brings more money in, it brought more money in for the future because they were excited about where they'd been. Our website was a disaster. I didn't know anything about websites, and it really showed when you see our website. So the website changed everything. The main thing about JD's program, or JD, is he's real and he'll tell you like it is and you go home crying and do what you do. That's all good. But at the end of the day, if you want to make some money, you really have to listen to the advice of people who've been there, done that, and tried every other idea known to man. What I learnt, and I've learned a lot over the last couple of years, because is think outside the box. JD's the master at thinking outside the box and give you an idea that we all have this idea of this is normal, this is how marketing is, and then JD basically tells you, well, that's a stupid idea, that doesn't work as good as this does. The ideas work across every business. Well, I've been to so many when JD's up the front and giving some people advice on how to sell bags. And they go, wow, that idea actually works in my business. So I've taken away so many ideas that weren't targeted to my business, but you can implement them with a few bit of tweaking and make them work in your business. With that, we increased our productivity probably by 30% in the first year, so it went really well. Then we had another 2 businesses at the time, which JD helped both, and one was a motel, which complemented each other, so that was really good. We changed our website.
Because the motel was pretty much right next to the open mine.
Yeah, well, Lightning Ridge isn't that big, so it was only a K or 2K down the road. So but by actually marketing the two together, which we hadn't done before, change the dynamics of the whole business.
Yeah, when you go to a family audience, then immediately you're going to be selling 3 or 4 or 5 tickets. And that's a big, big difference because you're talking about, Greg knows the phrase that I use all the time, and that is widening the funnel.
Yeah.
And so widening that target audience to a family group by giving it a whole new adventurous theatrical theme. If you sprinkle some pixie dust on your website and turn the information into a story and add some theatre, just watch what happens. But the attraction itself was fine. It's just that it was not getting enough people. And that means that we should market it with theatre and with some pixie dust and some adventure, and all of a sudden you've got a whole new target audience.
Marketing is important. If you're not spending at least half your time on your marketing, the product's important, but the marketing without it, you don't have anything. I actually have learnt over the last few years of being involved with JD, I believe that marketing is 80% of your business. Yeah. I don't care what your product is. If you don't know how to market it, and you need the best to market it, because that is the key to everything, it's 80% of everything, in my opinion. And over the last, because we did the first year with JD, then we went and done our own thing. The business was going well for a year. Then we've caught up again, and now we've done another year, and we're going to be with him again next year, because the ideas this guy has blows my mind to think outside the box. And as I just said, if it's 80% of your business, you want a good ideas person to change everything, because that will change your money drastically.
Marketing of what you do is 100% more, 100 times, sorry, more important than what you do. Now, I'm not saying if you're a heart surgeon that marketing is more important, but you know what I'm saying is that most people who have started a business are good technicians. They're really good landscapers, or they're a really good doctor or dentist or chiropractor, or they're a really good builder, or whatever it may be, but they're a technician. And my view is that, you know, most people don't spend enough time on marketing, so therefore they're a very, very good chiropractor,
Yes.
but no one at university, when they did their 4 or 5 year course, taught them how to get clients.
No.
So they're a fantastic technician, but they don't know how to get clients. And my view is that the marketing of what you do, in fact, I probably should put a slide up at this point of our interview, and that is the marketing of what you do is 100 times more important
Absolutely.
than what you actually do. By the way, if you are interested in being like Greg, not
No one wants to be like Greg.
Not absolutely like Greg, but if you're interested in being involved in this environment, then simply go to the instituteofwow.com, and you'll see that there are a bunch of ways where you can be involved with us. We've got programs galore. Greg, thank you very much.
No worries, mate.
Appreciate it,
Thank
mate.
you.
All the best.